This video will show you an exercise to instantly let go of old beliefs so that you can be who you prefer to be in life. Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing a perspective with you, a simple realization. It's a three-step process that we can apply in our life to really let go of our old identity, which has attached to it all the beliefs about who we think that we are. Now, this is something that recently, through coaching people and working with people, I've come to understand it's just something so powerful. It's something I've applied in my own life, but I want to share it with you guys today on YouTube because maybe you guys are able to get value from it as well. Now, it's this simple understanding and realize first off that our beliefs are creating our experience, that whatever we believe to be true is always being reflected back to us. And that's why I like to explain it from that point of view, because we're going deeper than just the surface level of the law of attraction, than just like the conscious mind. We're getting more to the subconscious part. Now, when it comes to beliefs, many of them are on autopilot, but the moment we become aware of maybe a habit we have, maybe the moment we become aware of a belief that was conscious but now was unconscious but now is conscious, what we can decide to do is to let go of the old beliefs with this simple three-step process. Now, this three-step process has three realizations that you can think about for a minute and really let settle in, and you can use this towards just about anything. Now, this process is the first point, which is the only moment that exists is this moment right now. Now, I've talked about this a lot before, but it's just a nice reminder that the only moment that exists is now, and that what we thought of was the past in this moment now from a different point of view, in the sense that in the future at the same time, the future will never come here because it will always be this moment right now. We never actually experience tomorrow because there's only this moment. Now, this is a key part in understanding this, because when we become aware that the only moment that does exist is now, we can stop associating with our past, we can stop associating with what might happen in the future, and we can really bring everything into the present moment. Now, the second realization is that you are not the result of your past. You are not your past experiences. You may have went through them. They may have helped develop some of the perspectives you have, but they are not who you are. Most people live in the remnants of their past. Most people live with the stories that they tell themselves. Most people also will be so associated with the future that they're not here in the present moment. So the first step, become present to the moment. The second step, realize the truth of the matter, which is you are not the result of your past, and you are not the result or the possibility of what the future may bring. Now, the third step is very simple. It is you are who you choose to be in the present moment right now. Now, this means that you are who you choose to be. The moment you become aware that maybe you have a belief that's outdated, maybe you have a perspective that was from the past, or you're telling yourself a story that's from the past, the moment you become aware of that, what you can begin to do is remind yourself, wait, I am not the result of my past. I am who I choose to be in the present moment right now. So many times we get caught up in our own definitions. We say, this is who I am. This has to be hard. This has to be easy. Whatever it is, those definitions are built in normally from an experience of our past, but the moment we become aware of it is the moment we can let it go. So the question is, and the question I'd like to ask you is, what definitions do you have about who you are, and are they rooted in the past? Are they an old story that you're telling yourself? And the key to this is any time that you catch yourself thinking in the past or identifying with the future, bring yourself back to the present moment and realize, if you are consciously aware of some type of perspective that's from the past or identified with the future, you can realize that if you continue to perpetuate it, it is now a choice. Because now you have the awareness, and the power is in choice. Realize that everything in your life will change when you start to treat everything you experience as a choice, because then you have power to change it. You don't have power to change what you haven't owned yet. So realize that everything you experience in your life is a form of choice, that when you start to realize you can let go of the old patterning of belief, you can let go of the old way of thinking, of the old definitions that formulate and that are rigid and control our life experience, let those definitions go by realizing the truth of the matter. They are nothing more than self-fulfilling prophecies. We tell ourselves the story. We tell ourselves how much we can make per year. We tell ourselves what kind of person we're worthy of being in a relationship with. We tell ourselves all of these things based on our past. But with the simple awareness that we are not a result of our past, we are who we choose to be in the present moment, this will change everything. You will start to view yourself in a new way. You will still start to realize that because the only moment that does exist is now, you can choose who you prefer to be. You don't have to associate with the past. You don't have to even associate with the future. Be present to the moment by observing your thoughts. Be present to the moment by realizing the truth of the moment, that the only moment that exists is now. This is something that can completely transform your life. This is an exercise that if you apply every day and you start to realize who you are choosing to be, will change everything, because you'll start to see yourself in a new way. You'll start to see the things that happen to you. You start to claim them and take them as a choice of something you can change. And then everything begins to change from the inside out, because remember, everything is a reflection of who we are being, and our beliefs are always being reflected back to us. So remember, the 3-step process is first off having the realization that the only moment that does exist is this moment right now. We will never experience tomorrow, and we never experienced yesterday, because when it was yesterday, it was the moment of now, and when it will be tomorrow, it'll be the moment of now, just from a different perspective. That secondly, what we can begin to do is realize we are not the result of our past. We are not our future. We are, thirdly, who we choose to be in the present moment right now. As we remind ourselves of this, we take our power back, we allow ourselves to choose who we prefer to be, and we let go of the momentum of the old identity of who we thought that we were. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also, hit that little notification gear right next to the subscribe button so that you're able to see the daily videos that I do. And also, I left a free PDF inside the description box on the top 3 law of attraction techniques that have changed my life. So feel free to check that out if you'd like. And other than that, as always, I will see you guys on the next vid. Peace, much love, namaste.